As soon as I switched over, I started choking. Good thing the mic was muted. I'm in that time zone in between Christmas and New Year's where it's like, what day is it? What time is it? Well, it's 4:43 Pacific time in the in-between week of the holidays, and I was going to do a little Maya and the 3 drawing. I'm gonna gift this to somebody, and I thought that they would like a drawing on the inside. And I think they would like a Maya and the 3 kind of mashup. I guess Periwinkle would be good. They almost have the same hair. I like her muscle thighs. So I got all this reference together. It's weird, we had the same problem with coloring comics where you look online for reference and it's like, is this sanctioned art? Is this fan art? Am I basing this off of somebody's like opinion of something or the actual character? So I think these are all actual characters, like from, you know, the actual Netflix animated show. Yeah, she's cute. I like her eagle looking helmet and sword thing. It's not a sword. It probably has a name. I didn't Google it. So this thing here, I tried when I got this book printed. I thought on occasion I would do drawings on the inside. So rather than, I liked the glossy paper for the interior pages, but you can't draw on that. So I had a separate sort of uncoated page in the front. I think I'll keep doing that. It adds some cost just to have a separate sheet of paper kind of in there. When the first printing, it was like a heavy duty piece of paper. I forgot what weight. I'm already wrinkling it. Now it's just uncoated regular. But yeah, this paper doesn't take watercolor. So I busted out the old friends. These guys. In every muted shade. Not exactly a rainbow color. I do have another one though. Those are my Copics, and I have a set of Blick markers. I think those. Yeah, these. I'm not sure if these have refills. I never looked into that. More colors on this one though. This might be better. I think Joel's been using them more, so they're probably, the yellows will have black on them. So I've got some blotting paper. Also, I kind of need to figure out what exactly I'm going to draw here. He's got all these nice action poses. This is more of a, I guess I could just pick like a more centered kind of image or pose. Treasures from the past, they're all around me. I went back into this and did another coating of that Ganzai black. It looks really good with an extra coating. It just gets deeper black and it has like a velvety matte finish. It doesn't get glossy. Well, it did a little bit here, but the paper is so absorbent, it didn't really get glossy. Do I still have that around me? I think I got rid of it. Let's see. You can kind of see the edge of the red got a little shiny. Oh, here's a better example. The glossiness of the Ganzai watercolor. But on this paper, it's soaked in. So it's nice. All right, so let's see. If it's, I have decisions to make. If it's Periwinkle, she's got like skinny little legs. So do I want to, I think I do want to make Periwinkle dressed as this person, so I don't want to copy her shape. So I think I just answered my own question. So let's see. I think maybe I'll just use this. Go all wood. Hey Pat, you liked my in the 3? It was pretty cool. I like the design of it a lot. I need to watch it again. How have you been? So let's see. She's got her sword. What is that thing called? It looks like one of the weapons they use in Hawaii too. I don't know what that one's called either. You really need to stop talking during... Oh, okay. That's funny. I'll tell you, no worries. I do that too, actually. I always ask a question right before ads. It's not a totem, it's a pole arm or a two-handed blade. Huh. Yeah, it's I had to look up a couple of pictures. I could have just fired up Netflix, but I was like, well, this is already on the computer. Some of these images, they're hard to see what this helmet looks like. This one, you can see the beak. That's probably exaggerated. This doesn't look like the same model as that one. But at least I could see what the helmet's supposed to look like. So, let's see. I don't want to do any figuring out. Well, I'll do some, but this paper is not going to hold up to a lot of erasing and redrawing. So if I could at least figure out kind of what I'm going to do first. There's actually two different headpieces. It looks like the same one drawn by different artists. One depicts a bird's head, not sure about the other. I think it's a bird's head as well. It's just all, the perspective has it all compressed, so you can't see. It isn't the same. This beak is way more exaggerated than this one, but this here is like a clear beak type of thing. And it has a mohawk of feathers, and then the eye of the bird right here. Yeah, and that's definitely more clearly a bird head. The eyebrow section is, yeah, I think it is. It for sure is. I think I would, well, it's gonna look different regardless, but this will be the main reference because I think this is more from the cartoon. I don't know who drew this. It looks like it's a actual, you know, licensed ad for the cartoon, but it's a different artist, like a different design kind of. But at least I could see it. That's a bird. That's a beak. So, nah. This one I got for the weapon. 1, 2, 3. Sometimes she has these spots here and sometimes no. So maybe I'll just go for the spots. I don't remember her ever writing a cat like that, so it might be a new design concept. Yeah, it's different, right? it doesn't look like any of the promotional material, but it was the first one that I saw that reminded me, oh, okay, that's a beak thing. Because when you Google or do an image search for Maya, she's always kind of facing the camera. And I didn't click on any videos. So I'm like, that's probably fine. So let's see. Action. Let's see, what is she gonna do? If I'm gonna start off, just do like little gestures or something. So that way I don't get too hung up on like the wrong pose. I wouldn't do this, but there it is. And then it's got like a, so no. I could do something more like bouncy. Let's see. That might be too compressed because then you can't see any of her cool outfit. Yeah, Periwinkle actually. So, pass. You gonna draw her as Grump? That was my first thought, but I thought she already kind of, she's like begging to be a Periwinkle cosplay. So, let's see if I can find a action Periwinkle. Getting closer. All right, there she is with some sass. Taking off running. That's the actioniest one. So even her hair is kind of similar. Tiny little drawing of her soaking wet. So yeah, let's see. I have to figure out what colors. I can't barely hear the music. It's probably a good thing. Let me know if that's too loud. We'll try that. All right. Ooh. So if I did something more of her charging, but it might look better for hands kind of back. Let's see. Yeah, may as well just leave that. Let's see. Every way I keep drawing her weapon keeps wanting to cover her. Let's see. Maybe it fits. Something like that. Oh, that hurts my shoulders just looking at it. That's with her with the sword behind her. Let's see. Maybe. And this pencil is super soft and smudgy. Okay. I'm really trying to not copy these things, even though that's pretty cool. Oh, Mark. How are you? What are you doing? Good morning. Good morning tomorrow. Oh, Happy New Year's Eve? Is that proper? So this is like a total softball pose. Let's see. $21 months. Thank you. See. Yepers. New Year's Eve right now. It's midday on the dot, so on the countdown as I work away. What's the weather like over there? It's like full on summer, right? You draw like I do, tiny poses and bigger poses and filling in the detail if anything. Yeah, exactly, Pat. It's a better way to get a good silhouette that reads well from afar, I guess. That's the plan anyway. Having an interesting silhouette can kind of make the piece something that reads from far away when someone's just walking by and they're like, oh, what is that? And then they get a little closer and then they can enjoy the details of your masterpiece. So I like parts of what I keep doing, but every time I put the weapon in her hand, it gets weird. Let's see. She's got a shield too, that could help. That's really heavy to be holding over her hand. So, pose, shield, giant heavy piece of wood over her head. Her little bird beak hat. Maybe. Best one yet so far. Let's see. It looks like, again, this is like the old fan arty one, but maybe these little sticky out pieces kind of echo these. So I could just make it like that. I could make it. Again, though, it covers her entire body if I bring it forward. That might be okay, though. Let's see. I just kind of like, if I brought her hand down, it's a lot of action here. I kind of like bringing some of it up there. I'll try that and just plan A. She's got some just little grassy bits, I guess, maybe to ground her. Let's see. There's the plan. So she doesn't need to take up the entire page. Yeah, maybe like that. Let's see. So it's empty. What do I got here? 0.5. One of these. 0.3. That's definitely 0.3. Three. Well, here, problem solved. Different but the same pen. Christopher Roman on YouTube. Hey Christopher, what are you doing? I'm drawing one of my characters, the little purple one with the Santa hat over there, but cosplaying as Maya from Maya and the Three. so far this is how far I've gotten. So I was just like Pat was saying, you start small so you can figure out a cool silhouette before you just dive right into a big drawing. So they get a little looser, a little more dynamic as they go. I kind of like that one. It's just like charging. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. All right, so I'm gonna say that's where her feet are. So this is kind of where her body is. I want to stay away from, I'm at work, says Christopher. Well, good to have you here. Hopefully we can make your work day go by a little faster. Okay, let's see. I think the first thing I'll do is stiffen up the pose. Especially if I were to transfer it, which is pretty valid kind of technique. You take this, if you're working traditionally, you can light box it somehow, trace the light box version. But I end up just making it way stiffer. Christopher says, need some to keep me company as I clean. Oh, nice. I guess that's not the worst thing, to have a cleaning job where you don't have to deal with customers being cranky. Ad is about to start. The ads are short, thankfully. So let's see. All right. And then the crazy weapon. Her feathery helmet. All right, I could work with that. Oh, my pencils are real light. I'm not going to dig in yet because there's going to be some erasing. But let's see. Her weapon, hand up. That's her face with the little feather mohawky helmet thing. Her other hand has a shield in it. And she's like in action pose. All right. Let's see what we could do. I worked briefly in retail over the holidays. I was hired as a temp for a department store, and after the holidays, they offered me full-time or just like a non-temp job, and I was like, no, thank you. That's enough of that. God, everybody's so messy. Oh my goodness. Okay, so get my favorites. And who am I missing? You in here? My tough stuff. Oh, there it is. All the erasers, one pencil. Andrew Wilson is on YouTube as well. Good evening, Beth and Joel. Good evening, Andrew. I hope Christmas was great for you both. Great for both of you, Lady Mechanica and more grump in 2025. Beth ? Yes, absolutely. Andrew, how were your holidays? Did you get all the good stuff? Grump, lots of grump for 2025. Lady Mechanica, I think in the future for my contribution will be coloring the occasional cover, whatever they'll have me do. But the interiors, it's going to be mostly, if not all, another colorist, because I'm trying to get some grump stuff going. And as it turns out, I'm not very good at doing two things at once. So, focus. Okay, so let me lighten up some of what I did here. Here we go. Oh, yay. Joel brought me a snack delivery. They're little gingerbread sandwich cookies. So hold on, let's I'll have to reward myself with a cookie when I get some stuff planned out here. Stressful here, but another day of life and no complaints. Stressful? I'm sorry to hear that. It's pretty quiet here. I have I've got some stuff that I need to do, but it's not like deadline related. It's more like you need to send a thumbnail for this, and do you want to do this interview, live stream, whatever kind of stuff. So that's fun. That's fun. Those are fun things. I'll show you. There we go. Yeah, I was trying to think. I don't know what anybody's schedule is as far as sitting down or listening to watching Twitch while you're working. But during the holidays, like New Year's Eve, I'm not going to do anything New Year's Eve. Maybe there are other people who aren't as well who wouldn't mind just hanging out on Twitch for a few hours. So maybe I will stream tomorrow. I got my hair did, so it'd be a shame if you didn't see it. It's hold on, the same but different. There it is. Beautiful. It's straight right now. It's not straight very often. She's got cute shin guards. Cute. Actually, what am I saying? Deadly. Look at that. Teeny tiny little feet. Vince, hey! How you doing? I'm trying to figure out this little Periwinkle Maya and the Three drawing. Oops, that's not very good. Hold on. Let's see. Feet. I'm saying that's the way her knee goes, and this is where her shin is. And her foot's gotta be like that-ish. It's still not very good. I'll show you where I am. What are we up to today? I am going to gift my graphic novel to somebody, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna like a Maya and the Three Grump drawing. I'm gonna do Periwinkle. I've been on a Periwinkle kick. I fell in love with Creepy Nuts when I went to Tokyo Comic Con, and so I've been listening to their songs nonstop. But these two in particularly, Otonoke, is that what it's called? And the other more famous one. So yeah, Periwinkle is going to cosplay as this character from the Netflix animation Maya and the Three. So I was collecting reference, and a lot of the photographs I was choosing have her wearing her helmet, looking mostly at the camera or like a 3/4 view. So when I didn't get any videos, but when I was looking for a profile, it's this image that looks like it's an older design, or maybe it's fan art. I don't even know. But Pat and I were both saying like it's kind of a different design a little bit, but I picked it because it's clearly a bird helmet, probably an eagle, and that's much easier to tell than from one of these pictures. She's not even wearing it. They changed anyways. She's got spots here above her eyes and not too many spots there. I think this happens when you're designing new characters, and it'll eventually lead to a studio developing a Bible for the characters, so that way when they give other artists a design job or to work on something, they hand them the Bible where it's like she's got 5 spots, and that's for sure. So they're not doing like what I did and just kind of searching out internet images and catching whatever comes up. Mork says, I love that movie. Sorry, I was just on a work call and had to go mute. That's quite all right, Mark. Mork, I'm really glad that you hang out while you're working. Do what you need to do. Oh, there we go. I got so strong. Flung it right across. All right, this is almost right. This foot is almost right. I need to plant her little tootsies. Figure it out. Okay, not perfect, but that's we're getting somewhere. Yeah, that's far from perfect. But you gotta start. Refine it as we go. Rump time. That's right. I took my splash guard away because this paper, it's super thin. And when I printed the book, I knew that on occasion I might do a little drawing on the front page. And even if it's just a quick little kind of one of these things, you sign it and then you do a little something like that. It's a little easier to do on uncoated paper than glossy, so I had them print it with the front page being uncoated and the rest is just glossy because the colors look a little deeper. It might not make that much of a difference. I just liked it. So being that it's just an uncoated paper, I can't do watercolors, or it could probably handle minimal wash. So I got all my markers. I got Copic and Blick markers. I think these are the Blick ones. And yeah, I removed the splash guard. And here's all my bright ones. We did some promotional videos for Blick a few years ago, and they paid us in markers. So I got a bunch of these. Sakura paid us in actual money, so thank you, Sakura. This is my paid for Copic collection. There's a lot more markers though to choose from now. It's not all about Copic. What else do we got? I'm still trying to like these. There's nothing really wrong with them, and in fact, I think they probably hold more ink than Copic. And they fixed the middle. I remember before the middle, because they're two separate pieces, you can put two different colors in your travel art container thing. And they fixed the middle so it no longer just bends and cracks, separates. It's very solid. But you know, it's hard to switch once you have a whole collection of markers. I don't want to just throw them out and then replace with the new, more different marker kind of thing. But I'm sure they're fine. I so could not be an artist with all the pretty accessories and wanting to have absolutely every variant of pens in a quiver like that. You know, it's best to be an artist if that's what you want, because I mean, it's not like tax write-offs or free money, but you know, it's not, it helps for what you owe at the end of the year. So that's my excuse anyways. I still need to get into this, my fancy pen art. Mr. Taxman, this is an art purchase. I think I'm just nervous to fill this cool pen. Here it is, waiting for its time to shine. Hold on, I just want to look at it again. Right. Soft, fine. Oh, look at that. You gonna focus for everybody? No? Kinda? Ah, so pretty. Gotta use it. Shadow, hey! How you doing, Shadow? I don't know what you celebrate, but I hope you had some good holidays. Okay, so no splash today. Cookies for after I do a good job. Don't fall. Hold on. Put them on top of my Fruity Samurai Saga. There, okay. So let's see. Yep, still no progress. I should give Periwinkle Maya hair. It seems, well, she's gonna wear her helmet, so it might just be one and the same once she puts her hat on. See, her hair, it's short with swoopy tuck bangs. And then when she puts her hat on, you just see the little pieces come out. Very similar. Okay, let's see. Here, I'll just put a hint of where they are. And the other side is short. Just, okay. I shouldn't be putting an expression on her. There's too much work to be done. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Have a little devious base. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's figure out the rest. Yeah, there's all a bunch of like, something, something. We'll figure it out later. Now it's later. Grump, maxing home decor by putting a cactus next to every door. Texting and rushing in when you walk through and then complaining about the home decor having so many cactus. Grump would do that in like a booby trap kind of way. You know, stay out of my area. Okay, I'm just gonna do some quick little fake anatomy just to help kind of nail things down. Helps me figure out where her legs come out of her body. And then when you put clothes on her, you know, where they're supposed to, like where the centers of things are supposed to be, just kind of makes it look like intentional. What else is pokey? There's cactus, aloe plants are kind of pokey, roses. I can think of those little, like, they're not tumbleweeds, but there's these plants that throw off worst thorns ever. They're like rooted in, let's see. They've got like a base to them, a weighted, thick kind of planty base. They're probably, let's see, or maybe they're a ½ inch long. Let's see. This is very important stuff. Where's my, how are you? In front of me all day. And when I need you, you're not around. All right, this will work. So, what are these? Centimeters? Okay. Yeah, it's probably a centimeter long. Weighted on the bottom with plant material, and then just a spike straight up in the air. One of these things. They're so devious because that little weighted bottom, it plants itself so it's sticking straight up. But I don't know what plant that is. I just know that it's a jerk when it throws off its thorns. I tried to climb a Joshua tree when I was younger. That was pretty spiky. Like, it was like, what is that? Fiberglass. Don't recommend it. Striking up a conversation with the cactus about prickly demeanor. Later offended my silent treatment. I like that. That's like a little grumplet story. A little panel kind of thing. We get a horrible plant like that called a double G. G with the hard G, or like double G. Romux hypogaeus. Hold on, Mork, what is that? Let's see. It's a made up word, I bet. Rumux. Drops little thorns like that. They're so barbaric. They can fully puncture a mountain bike tire. Ugh. Hypo. I gotta see what this is. Gaius. Images. Oh, that guy. That's him. I think that's him. Let's see. Okay, not exactly what I drew. Oh, my phone is like full of. Hold on. That's not better. Okay. They look cute, like little animals. Yeah, I think you found a. I'm just looking at all these awful pictures. Here's another one. That guy, look at that. So these, no matter what way they fall, you're in for trouble. Yeah, so something like that. That's what Grump would plant around his house. Okay, let's see. Nature's caltrops, nasty little things. Ugh. yeah, it kind of doesn't, well, not that it doesn't matter. You can step on big things and little things and they all suck. You can step on these thorns or like Lego or a tackless strip for carpet, which, why do they call it tackless? It's full of tacks. That hurt really bad. Okay, so let's see. Let's just figure out kind of where a hand would be. And then I'll move the sword. And then when you pull them out, the tiny little tip breaks off into your skin and you just have to wait for your body to reject it somehow. Oh my gosh. Okay. So that's what we're going for. I said something about grass, so she's not floating in space. Okay, let's see. So, at the angle I drew her arm, I just committed to an ellipse and not a circle. Oh, you know what we saw the other day? We rarely go to the movies, and now we've actually gone a couple times. We saw on opening weekend, no less. Hold on, don't even say it. Nosferatu. We saw it. It's so close. No sparkle, handsome vampires there. Just like nasty dead ones, as nature intended. It was really good. I liked it a lot. Some of the people in the theater, though, are like, that's it when it ended. I'm like, I thought that was fine. I liked it. I feel like the audience had mixed reactions, though. I didn't realize till the end that was Johnny Depp's daughter. We saw the director's other movies. I forget what they're called. Something like The Witch and The Lighthouse or something. I'm probably saying those wrong, but I like those a lot too. True vampires like nature intended. 10. Yeah, Mark, I would be curious to see what you guys thought about it, because you're that's a genre that you guys are pretty familiar with, I'd imagine. And maybe you're like, this is, yeah, we've seen stuff like this before. This is boring. Meanwhile, I think it's interesting because I don't really go out and see movies in general, let alone vampire movies. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm a huge vampire aficionado as well. Yeah, okay, so I'm curious about what you have to say about it. Because you might be like, this is pretty, it's derivative by what it is. It's like an act, it already exists. The whole story of is a remake, but I want to know if it's well done. All right. I'm taking cues from these points and how they just kind of come in groups, because this, whether it's fan art or not, I'm just using it. It's got like little tufts as well. It's not just like an even circle of spikies. They're just pieces. I'm gonna do something like that. It looks perfect from first glance already. I'm looking forward to it. Did you see that director's other stuff, The Lighthouse, and I think it's called The Witch. I think I remember The Lighthouse more. I think I liked it better. Have you seen Maya and the Three? Yes, but I haven't had a good look of it recently. So rather than turning it on Netflix, I grabbed some pictures and thought, I think I could put something nice together with these. You love the black goat and the witch. Are you not allowed to write witch on Twitch or something? And you have to use double V? That's interesting. Oh, is it? It was like, that's how it's spelled. I didn't catch that. Why? What? Because 2 5s? I don't understand. That's us written for the movie. Yeah, Joel, he's like, duh. I don't know. And sitting in the theaters, I was reminded again why I hate trailers. They show every single thing. I feel like in the old trailers, they used to hint at the trouble the main character would get into, and it's up to you to go find out more. Now it's like they'll show you the trouble, they'll show you the beginning of the solution of the trouble, and parts of it happening, and it's like, all right, thanks. And for some reason they show you all the good stuff, and then when you see it, you're like, oh, the trailer was just all I needed to see. Yeah. It's figuring out little body shapes. Got some feet there, leg. I don't need to go into too much detail since she's pretty covered up with armor and stuff. Maybe just a little bit of a line to show the contours of stuff. Ooh, it's barely visible. So I guess if I'm doing markers with this, I could bust out all my Copic multiliners. I've got a bunch of colors of these. Alcohol marker safe. The trailers be like, this is a story of a boy. He has a challenge ahead of him. He will find love and then he will find love and then he will lose love, but he will complete the challenges even though no one believe in him. Thanks to the love that he lost, and a shocking twist, his partner was on his head. Yep. That's probably, there's like a formula for writing scripts, and some of it I understand because you don't have a story if you don't have anything happen to the people you're writing about. But it gets so formulaic, especially for like romance movies where they put a couple who have nothing in common and they hate each other, right? They probably even say so, I hate you. Of course they're gonna fall in love at the end. So why bother even buying the ticket? It's like the whole save the cat method where someone actually saves the cat. Many a gachapon machine, blind figures. Doorables, watcha gacha, what? That's what you found yesterday? Where? Leroy. I can't say Shorin. Shorin. How are you? How have you been? Long time no see. I'm going to make a grump. Or this will be Periwinkle actually. Cosplaying as Maya and the Three. I may have grabbed some fan art or early concept work, I don't know, but we'll see. Leroy, hope y'all are doing good. Doing fantastic. We're in the weird time vortex of between Christmas and New Year's where it's like, what's going on? Everyone's kind of, I'll get emails where it's like, we're supposed to be doing this work. Is anybody super on the ball with this right now? Joel is cranking out pages, so he's working hard. I'm more like, somebody wants to do a YouTube video. And then I have to like just say yes and not think about it or else I get nervous. Joel's always working on something. Yeah, he's working his butt off. Let's see. I still don't like this foot. Maybe, and I'm having the thought of just hide it in armor. That never works. It's just gonna look like a wrong foot covered in armor and shoe. Let's worry about it later. Let's go move up. There's plenty to figure out up here. The position looks correct. There's something off. I think the knee is turned a little. Yeah, maybe I'll just erase it. Maybe the contours are good. It's just, let's see. Yeah, something's right about that, but the details I'm putting in it are wrong. Let's see. When in doubt, black it out. Yeah. Yeah. I erased the knee and I like it a little better, so I think I turned the knee out a little further. I rotated it outwards too much. Let's see. If I follow you guys, there we go. Let's see. Draw a little center line. See if this helps. Okay. Maybe I put too much arch here. What's going on? Treasures everywhere. There we go. It looks right without the kneecap you had. It improved. I think there was a lot right, but it didn't include the direction I had the kneecap facing. So let's see what I could do here. I might just have too much torque on that lower leg. And here's what happens. The gesture, full life and spontaneity, and then as soon as you start trying to make it make sense with anatomy and ground it in actual, even if you make up the rules, there should be some, so you can kind of convince people that this is a real thing. As soon as you start figuring it out, everything gets a little stiff. Is it the thigh needs to be meatier at the top as it gets closer? You know what? They're so non-meaty. Like, they've got super skinny legs. So probably if she was certainly this Maya has some muscular legs, but Periwinkle is, and most of the Grump folk, pretty spindly. Like, they have here, this is a Grump anatomy. Where's my big, here it is. The rear flank of the thigh, like whoops. Like, you want to see some more meat back here. Here, this is a bump. Let's see. And then their head's probably just about their shoulder width. Okay. So skinny legs and then just this wide space. Not unlike the 2D from Gorillas. Big feet, big hands. I have some metabolisms. Yeah. My metabolism is not high enough for the amount of candy and sugar and cookies I've had. I've got a whole box, like a container just full of chocolate and cookies, and I'm just dutifully going in there, trying not to be a waster and eating them all. Okay, I think that's probably okay. Probably okay. That's the stamp of approval. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Get some head structure. Oh, I didn't look at what I did. I couldn't do this on the stream because it was a puzzle. I don't know what was I reminded? Oh, I guess from Grump Faces.
Game over.
That is a very important document. This. Look at that. Okay. Necessary. This. A serving plate, because this is a certificate that I am allowed to serve pufferfish. Huh? I put my puzzle together. So I reminded myself from looking at Grump's little face. Look at that, same. It's the same picture. So if they have a blank spot here, I could put my name and the date of completion. Here it is, certified. So hold on, we're going on a side quest here. So I could display it on my shelf like this, all right? And then when it comes time for preparation, this is make-believe. No pufferfish were harmed. This is all make-believe. Here, let's see. I think these say things like fin, something like that. I don't know, hold on. Oh, okay. I think the pieces that you're not supposed to eat on the pufferfish have little skulls on them. I think that's what that means. So I guess you're not allowed to eat the eyes. I don't know what that says. Probably mouth part. Look at that. Okay. Look at this thing. All the meat. So all the stuff comes out. They had a Sanrio character. Do I have her here? This is what I wanted, but I couldn't. By the time I got there, they had run out, sold out. They told me they didn't have any with such disdain, like, you gotta get here day one for this stuff. Okay, hold on. So they had this character dissected. I wanted this one, but nope. Okay, so then all the meats. Look at this. Then there's, I don't know what this is. Is this the puffer bladder or something? Oh, there he goes. And then the spine. More meat. And under here, for some reason, they have plating material. So you can properly show off all your pufferfish plastic meat. Here, I'll show you. Hold on. Okay, so what are we gonna serve up? Nothing with the skull and crossbone. Yeah. There you go. Bon appetit. I'm a certified pufferfish food preparer. Stamped and everything. Okay. Totally worth it. Yeah, I stared at this thing for so long. There weren't very good instructions, just a picture of what it looked like put together. Okay. There. Let's see. Does this look any better now that I haven't stared at it? It doesn't look as bad. It didn't look bad, it was just stare at something too long, nothing is right. And then it's never done because of all these perceived flaws. Okay. Let's find the censure. Let's pick where her eyes are gonna go. Oh, that kind of comes in handy. These eye lines that I'm drawing, she wears a mask, or she has her face painted. not exactly a straight line, but yeah, she's all eyeball. Look at that. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna leave them straight because they're actually here to help me put the eyes in properly. Okay, I'm just deciding what features to put in and what to leave out, just for the sake of the whole cosplay aspect of it. Oh yeah, Perry, her ears stick out. You're not gonna see any ears. I'm just gonna draw them in them. I'll know they're there. And that was hair. Okay, so she's got hair. Figure that out. That's shorter. Okay, I'll show you. I threw in some hair there. All right. And this moment. It's got feathers and a mohawk style. Hold on, let's not draw that first. Just the basic shape. Okay, let's see. So if it's an oval around a rounder base, should I square it? I should square it off a little bit. Okay, let's see. Goes back. Okay. I gotta throw this hair in after. It's throwing off. Let's see. And it scoops. It scoops back. Well, this one will scoop back. And then a big old eagle eye type of thing. Kind of a rolled edge. And raised part where the feathers come out of. Okay. Here, hold on. Like I can see the panels on the next page. There we go. Is that it? That might be better. There. I feel like it could be a little brighter. All right. Almost. Let's see. This is where I start getting my hair in the camera. I want to exaggerate. Whatever this ridge is, I'm going to make it way bigger. Quick little feathers. All right, try that. Feathers. This one looks weird. Hold on. That looks a little more mohawky. And she just has armbands, bare hands with armbands. It's cute. Gotta figure this hand out. Kind of making up what the underside of this shield looks like. And it's got these little tufts. Oops. They're getting bigger as I go around. I'll have to fix that. Space, space, okay. Space. There we go. Space. Okay. It needs lots of refinement, but it's all wiggly jiggly. I should just make it more wiggly jiggly so I could just say that's my style, okay? Not a perfect lip. I'm drawing it cool. Nope. I'm gonna obsess over it for hours. Alright, let's put some costume on her. I say, let's see. I'm kind of interested in doing that chest piece. Yeah, let's start from closer to the body to the outside of the body. Oh, look at that knee pad. It's got a same face as her weapon. Okay, chest piece. See, handily enough, I got her chest in the right place. That's one score win for me. Okay, that is a circle. And then stripes. And yeah, her whole outfit is like scalloped. Her leggings. Is there a... Yeah, you could barely see in that picture. Okay, got it. I think for something like this, so you can just hint at the scallops. It would probably not look so good if you drew every single one. You kind of... See, wow, more than... So you do enough so it looks like scalloped and not like gills. So more than that, but less than all scalloped. Okay, so what is, she's wearing like a, not leaves, but there's some sort of leather straps that go around her waist like a skirt shape. Yeah. I should just make it super chunky. A little bigger than my reference. And let's see if I'm gonna go long. Okay, I'll go that long with the little leather stripes, strap things. Then that knee we labored so hard over. Just cover it in square. I'm going to assume she's got the same one on this side. And then it's got all these little design elements. Scallop, strappity. Strappity. And then shin guard, which is really deadly looking. Okay, so her proportions are different. So as soon as you do the strappity and get to shin, in my character, I didn't leave enough room for the shin. So I'm gonna raise the strappity so you could see some over the shin guard. I'll do the shin guard first, then I can see what I'm working with. Like a tapered rectangle. With like a rolled edge. And two big spikes. Okay. All right, so then there. They are like nearly 500 TV on YouTube. How are you? I'm drawing my character, or his friend Periwinkle, dressed as this Maya and the Three character, kind of like a cosplay. Yeah, and as I'm looking closer, it's like, what is that? What's that shoe? Tell me what that shoe is. It's like a don't worry about it kind of foot. So it works for her shape. I'm gonna have to figure out a translation for it for this foot shape. It's just a brown shoe. Shouldn't be too hard. I'm doing good, Millie. I'm doing very good. I'm drawing this for fun for a friend. So what's not to enjoy? So Millie, how did you find this? How did you find this on YouTube? I'm always curious to see where people find this stuff from. Okay, all that work getting the leg to turn the right way, and as soon as I start adorning it, Gotta be real careful. Everything just turns to sausage. Okay, let's try this again. So then I said this went that, this went that. Here's where the center line is. Okay. And so it probably needs more of a little dip, like it's going around the shin. Let's try that. All right, so that goes like that. Is that what I'm saying? Is that what's true? Okay. Cut into this rolled lip. Maybe that'll help roll it away from us. Okay. It's for 3Dness. Maybe it'll help me figure out where to put the spikes on her shin. Okay. That's better. Spike number 1, spike number 2. Oh, they point down. Pardon me. They point down. Okay. All right. The lip should be thicker. Gives me room for the little rivety things. How thick? Okay, so that's easy enough. 3 up here. And then a bunch. What did I leave them for? Oh, let's just do 3. Let me simplify it. Okay, I'll show you in a second.
Game over.
Okay, there's, let me, wait, what was I gonna do? Let's do the little base here. And turn it. Don't forget to turn it. Otherwise, I get sausage legs again. Okay. Look what I did. There it is. So I kept trying to make sure everything pointed like that way. Like towards us, but to the, with that left. I forgot if there was some hair in here. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Same decisions for this leg. This will be a nice one to show off the spikies because it's in profile. So I don't, oh yeah, they're little, I was gonna say, I don't know how these attach to her leg. Just tiny little stripes. Good enough. And got a little leg warmer things. I think those go below her shin guard. And she still has these scallops. So that's what I was thinking for the scallops. Just a couple. Don't cover all of it because then it just gets too patterny and flat. That's my excuse anyway. I could fix those. Let's see. Maybe it's just the bottom. They're just getting bigger. That's fine. Okay. Let's see. And then, what did I say? 3 here, 3 there, and what did I do? I just did 3. Simplified it. And then these shoes, there's just not much to them. Just like a footbed. And brown. All right, let's try that. These shoes are what Periwinkle could source for her cosplay. Third party. Okay. That foot, I still don't like that foot. erase more. What did Leroy said? When in doubt, black it out. Yeah. Is her belt. It's either dots or a face. It's gotta be a face. Let's see. How big? Everything's got like a frame around it. Hold on. This also needs to face that way. And that's definitely one of those little familiar looking face in the circles. All right. It's like my camera compensates for the light. As soon as I've been turning the lights up, and then the camera's like, oh no, let's dial it down. Hold on. Let's see. Can I do this backwards? Let's see. Press some buttons. Oh, okay. Yes. Oh, look at that. There we go. Backwards and upside down. Touch buttons. Oh, she's got different shoulder pads. These are like her shin guards with the 2 spikes. This has a face on it, I think. And little dingle-dong nuggets. All right, so I'll do the spiky one. You know what? The spikes are gonna face away anyway. But the dingle-dong nuggets, those we'll see. like, how can I do it? Like, not, it's like a nod to the original design, but not really copying it. It's just not that shape anymore. Let's try that. Single nugget check. It's yeah, little, is that little big little? I think that's little big little. Here's what I'm looking at. Dingle dong 1, 2, and 3, and then extra. So let's see. In the honor of the dingle dongs, just a hint. Hold on, just put that one there and that there, and then just filigree. So teeny tiny. I think this is enough to get the essence of what it's supposed to be. Dingle nuggets. Perfect. No notes. And yeah, she's so, I don't get a good look at her sides here. I'm just gonna leave it scalloped brown. And neck, that's just like a shirt type of deal. Okay, easy enough. Covered with hair anyway. Oh yeah, that bird eye. Yeah, I'll do that. Just eyeball. Make it obvious. And oh, forearm bands. Those have spikes too. Like gold and tan leather with little spikes. Okay. I'm just looking, there's like extra colors. Oh no, those are, okay, she's got the band, the red bands around her biceps too. kind of like she does around her calf. Easy. How high do they go up? They don't go that high. Okay. And then this cool forearm cuff. That's got all kinds of bibble bobbles on that too. My goodness. Okay. And okay, so it's like this is where I think where the spikes come out, so she can, when she goes out like that, the spikes get people. So that's Pinky's side, which would be over here. How many? 2. Got it. And they go, wait, they point away from her hand, so they go down. There we go. She's ready to cause trouble. And where's the bibble bobbles? Just on the outside. Well, I'm gonna put them here. There you go. Look at that. It's a fine specimen. Teeny tiny little arms. Okay, so face. Hold on. There's a bunch of mystery stuff here. So I said that it goes under here. Okay, that's the underside of her arm. The little strap for her shoulder pad, these little armbands. I'm gonna pop those out a little bit. And then forearm cuff. You can't see these spikes. And then hand. We'll worry about the hand later. Devious little face. I'm gonna start smearing things. Okay. Yeah. Eyeballs. It's got a lot of little things going on. So for New Year's Eve, I might just still stream. I'm gonna be here anyway. We usually just get some delicious cheese, but I'm so full of that container of cookies and candy. I can't even think of cheese right now. I never thought I'd say that. Can't even think of cheese. Yeah, no, I still can. There's this super fancy supermarket by us that we go in just to have a laugh at the prices, but they have this cheese. I like all the cheese, but there's this one that's kind of spreadable, brie. They have something that's like that, but it isn't, and I'm thinking maybe I want to try it. Okay, so what else? All this to avoid drawing the hands and the weapon. All these little lines where they seem like they go somewhere, but if you look closely, they just lead to nowhere. So if I can solve those little problems now, I won't try to fix it while I'm inking something and commit to wrong, weird things. Okay. Nope, still not doing hands. Still not ready. All right, let's see. So this thing, little handle with a little flower sun starry thing at the base. Okay, so I'm gonna have to look up another picture of this because I'm thinking both of these images of the weapon, their face, it's coming towards us. So that's perspective. It doesn't actually, like if this weapon was laying on the ground, would it be shaped like that? Oh, perfect. What is it? It's got, okay, not to scale. And then it's got the little spikities. And then the eagle. Ah. Okay, so please stone. How are you? Good to see you. What have you been doing besides posting cool drawings on the Grumps Discord? Okay, so riddle me this. I'm gonna have to look up this weapon because I'm assuming it gets thicker at the beak, but it might just be perspective. It might not. I'm hoping it doesn't look like that. I'm hoping it gets bigger at the end. I'm gonna have to look though. Let's see. Bunch of pictures of thorns on my phone. Okay, well, shoot, here's, this looks pretty legit. Let's see, I'll show you. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's see. So it does get bigger at the end. I like that better. I'm relieved. Look at that. Look at those legs. Some kicking legs. It's like a kangaroo. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. I'm okay, just staying busy before the next art gig. Is it a, do you have something planned? Are you just putting feelers out? What you working on? When's your next convention? I think ours is March. I think it's WonderCon in Anaheim. And then after that, the Los Angeles Times Festival of Books at USC. That one's fun. More readers, less collectors. And then I think after that is Comic-Con Revolution in Ontario, California. Okay, skinny handle, perfect. Perfect for a little grip. Okay, so, but hold on. So the angle, nothing yet. I think your skills will be all like sharp and ready to go by the time another gig falls in your lap. So if this is the center line of the weapon, I'm kind of obscuring a bunch of it behind her feathers, which might not be the worst idea. Should I just tweak it up a little bit? Maybe. Nothing yet. March, I think. Not sure what show, as per usual. James, do you have a couple of favorites that you cycle through? Or are you just like, whatever I can do when I can do it, that's what happens? Okay, let's pretend. First thing I do is like draw a tangent. Perfect. Professional. It's not gonna actually look like a Flintstone club. I just want to see where I want the shapes. And then this thing, it's actually longer than it is round. Okay. Okay, I'll plan for that to be right there. Let's see how that works. And so let's see. I guess I could break it up into thirds. Like a third of it is all handle, And then the other 2/3 are the fatter wooden part. So, okay. Is that kind of like that? Okay. So if I'm saying this is the end that I've made up, this is the other end, and if I break it up into thirds, it kind of works. Then she's all kind of choked up on the handle there. And then that's where the business end starts. And that's the designy sun looking flower thing. Now it's all blown out. Let's draw some darker lines so you could actually see. Okay. And am I deciding that's what I'm going for? And if I'm saying this is the end, beak included, and that's not even broken up into fourths. So hold on. That's probably the center, and then that's probably bird head part, and then there's 3 squares. Okay, I'll go with that. Some usuals: amazing, Vegas, LA Comic Con, Phoenix was awesome. I haven't been to Phoenix. Someone was asking me about that. It was awesome, really. Local stuff. I think we're doing Denver. Maybe Denver. Interesting. Salt Lake. I want to hear about those. I don't usually get out that way. Hold on. I need that picture. Let me I'll turn my phone upside down. Perfect. So this is what I'm going for. Let's see. How hard could it be? I'm already drawing out of my parameters. I made up parameters to my own liking and I completely ignored them. Okay. New rules. There you go. Where's the middle? Okay. So if that's the middle, then this should go here. Okay. All right, everybody else go away. So that way I'm not confused. I'll leave you. You get to stay. Go, go, go away. Okay. So, your rules to break. Well, to an extent, if I break them all, then nothing makes sense and it just looks like some wiggle jiggle wonky nothing. So these are the new rules. Those are my sections. I think I could work with that. I got 3 spots for the little square faces, and then the tip is the eagle headpiece thing. Yep. Oh. There. Behold. Don't forget. Very important. Grass, grounded in action pose. Okay, so to break this down further, I could add those red separator chunks. And then whatever room is left over, I could make into square faces and rivets. She's got her nails painted. Is that what that is? Oh my goodness. Is that what that is? Yeah. Or no, she's just got pink. Oh, it's not. It's paint, just like her face. Okay, that's good to know. I'll show you. Those aren't red nails. It's like the tips of her fingers are warrior painted. All right, so I'll start in the middle. It's just not a rectangle, like a stick. Long, skinny rectangle? Are they? Yeah, I think. Oh, see, this design is cool because it's not all lined up, square and plumb. It's hard to show you because as soon as I hold it flat to the camera, you get reflections. But this line kind of goes up a little, and they're just kind of loosey-goosey. It kind of looks neat. Kind of what I was trying to say about the ellipse of the shield, where it's like, don't if you make it like wiggly, then it's just style. But that's hard to do without it just looking wrong and careless. Alright, just taking shape. Reminds me of Mayan tribal art. Yeah, I guess that's exactly what they're going for, right? Like the wall painting stuff. Okay. How's about we do rivets? Rivet. Rivet. Okay. And then 2 more for the eagle head. And that's a whole lot of don't worry about it. I guess it's simple enough. And little squares for faces right up Grump's alley. And then all these spiky little killer things here. Hold on, rather than just draw spikes, let me just draw the bulk of where they would be, and then I'll break those shapes into spikes. Spikes in this image anyways are pretty random looking. They're not just the same pattern stuck onto the side. So that's handy. Okay, so these are bigger. This is a little bigger. Okay, so that's good. Easier to get the proportions right before I start doing spiky shapes. Oh, I'm not even sure of the reference of the Maya and the 3, or just where they got their reference from. Netflix animation. She looks super cool. James Lee Stone says Gesundheit. He gets so he has so many allergies. Sometimes I don't even hear the sneezes.
Was that me?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Oh, well, nevertheless, he sends tidings of.
Thank you.
Yeah. He says, I was clearing my throat. He says, thank you. What did I drop? Okay. Boop. So, progress. I still didn't draw the hand. The hands are just like, do the last. Okay. This piece is a circle or triangle, squared off bits and a roundy bit. Okay, so circle. How much is this circle? I think I made it too small. Not by much though. Okay. More circles. Little ones are fine. Hole. Triangle. Here, let's see if I could share this with you. I'm just copying that. It's like a donut in the middle, little triangle, circular bits, and then squared off bits. Those allergies have been infected with some Joel Gomez because they're unstoppable. Okay, so here let's do this roundy one first. It could be the extent of what everything else needs to go out to. That's too much. All right, we'll try that. Hold on. I don't know where I'm going. There, now there's a path. Is that? It's not a right angle. It doesn't need to be. Stop. Trying to make it perfect. It just makes it look worse. No. Square it off. Okay. Nitpicky, one out. It's more bulbous. I flattened it out. Let's see. Okay. Because it doesn't really connect to the base. Let's see what we got here. These square pieces, do they go this far? That might be right. All right. Let's see what I got to work with here. All my hand-drawn symmetry is revealing its errors. Oops. Is that, that's a little too wide. Okay. One side is compact, one side is not. The incoming ad break. So no one will know. I could fix it. I like this side better. So I'll commit to this side. Let's try to match the other side. Okay, so let's see. I wasn't that far off. I just needed to bring that out a little bit. And let's see, is that what I committed to? My make-believe rules? Kind of. All right. Let's see. Remove my little training wheels. I think that's enough symmetry for what I'm doing here. Okay. There it is. Goodness, it took too long. And it's probably too big. See, if I was digital, I would just like, make it smaller. But there it is. It's kind of cool and oversized, I guess. All right. I'm trying to, that's one of the things I always did when I would do a drawing in the beginning of my book. I'd try really hard to not mess up the spine so much. So usually this part gets a nice bend in it. I try to not bend all of it, and certainly don't crack the spine, but yeah. All right, let's do, I guess I'll do the little face squares. I should do all these. Let me erase the noses here. I'll make them all grump shaped. All right, so no noses, square eyes. Easy. I'll give them the grimace. And then this eagle. Okay. So a good portion of this is eyebrow. It juts out. Little beady red eye. And we doing okay here? I think so. Ooh, I almost ran out of room. This was supposed to be including the beak. I think that looks right though. Alright, I erred to the way, all the way to success. And weird little, that doesn't look at all like a reference. That goes almost all the way up, around, and then it's like a little fish. Tongue there. And then what happens there? That's just edge of the wood. This is gold. Edge of the wood, black. Okay. Got it. What was that? Eyebrow. I'll show you right now. This should be nice and pointy. Big, pointy beak. Okay. There we go. Look at that. Hold on. There we go. That's a giant weapon. Spikes. Do spikes.
Game begin.
Hold on. First thing I do is make some sloppy, blunted shape. Error into success sounds like how my friend describes me as an accidental genius because I stumble into cool looks, layouts, ideas. That's nice. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
When the drum beats go like this.
I think maybe that's part of like being a professional is, I'm not even a professional, just having experience in messing up when you can recognize, wait a minute, this is actually better than what I intended. How can I do more of this cool thing and less of the boring thing that I was actually going for? I still need to learn how to do that. Every once in a while, I'll ink something and I just blotch way too much black into something, into a shadow, or like a side of the form where I think, it's ruined. And then by the time I'm done, that's the part I like the best because it has the most contrast and it's like, it's a deep, nice shadow kind of forming the figure in a way that I wouldn't have done intentionally. But I can't do it on purpose. Get too fiddly. I'm sure I've been called worse. Dental genius isn't bad.
Game over.
I'd be more suspicious of the intentional genius. Like, really? You planned that out? Needs a bigger chunk. Okay. Let's see. Let's pick a line here. What was it? Oh, the eyebrows go over beak. Excuse me. I can kind of hear Joel shaking his head. What does she mean? Too much ink? Yeah. Yep. He was telling me to splatter something the other day. I'm like, I'm not splattering everything. And you know what though? A lot of times he's right. But you're not the boss of me. He takes correction fluid and a business card at conventions and flicks white onto everything and it looks so cool. And I do it and it just looks like he has more control over the splatter. When I do it, it just looks like linear, like loogies or something. Just he can do it where it's either fine mist or energetic splatter. Mine just looks like loogies and then a squirt of toothpaste or something. My technique is lacking. He's the boss of ink splatter. Yes. True story. And what's that? That's just wood. Okay. And that's gold. Okay. Mork, back. Howdy, JLS and all. Says Mark, how was work? You're on a break or are you done? I don't know what time it is. I only know if it's morning over there or later. As the hours go by, I'm like, I've lost all track of my mental time conversions. How are you liking your new job? Is it still new and fun? Or hopefully it's still new and fun. As fun as a job can be, I guess. I think both, besides this job, my favorite and least favorite job was waiting tables. It's pretty stressful. It wasn't the waiting tables I liked, it was just a really fun crowd of coworkers. It's 2:25 p.m. now, so still 2.5 hours to go. But not much going on for work. So doing stuff to wrap up the year for my Hero Clicks League. Oh, nice. What do you have to do? Loving the new job, still new and fun. Great team, super friendly. Client group is so different and enjoying the mix of adults and young people. That sounds really good. I'm glad to hear it. Doing stuff to wrap up the year for my Hero Clicks League. What do you have to do? I'm so curious. It's not like fantasy football where you pick your hero clicks for your team, for your league, right? It's actually, you have to do things for people, for actual people. That's what my guess is. Oh no, this is literally people playing across the country. Yeah, I think I've seen some pictures. Okay. Still avoiding hand. Trying to exaggerate some of these feathers so they kind of overlap. No juxtaposition. Oops, that's not great. That's where it'll stay. I just misfired on that one completely. No hand-eye coordination. There. The league ran in 3 different states this year, hoping to expand to possibly 6 states, vast majority of Australia next year. So, do you do a ton of travel within Australia to go to those states? I know you do some. I've only been to a couple, well, let's see. Melbourne was where the comic convention was all those years ago. And then we hung out at Cairns in Queensland. Caught a plane out in Sydney, but we didn't visit any of that. And that's all I know about Australia. Is Perth the place with world-class surfing? When we were there, they made sure to tell me, you better say Cairns, don't say Cairns. So it kind of stuck. Such good meat pies. I'm gonna go back to the other side of the planet just for delicious meat pies. I'm gonna make Mark and his family come out to meet us so we could hang out. I have hosts that help run games once a month in different states, but the nationals move to a different state each year. This year was South Australia. Technically, last year was Melbourne. There was no league, but I hosted nationals. And then next year is Queensland. Okay. Here's where we're at. So, to give you some context, that's some crazy melody, blunt force instrument, bludgeoned cartoon characters with the eagle tip and I don't know what backside. It's cleaning up some of the smudgier lines. That could just be a negative space. Yeah, I should plan some blacks out, like these little spiky things here and what will be around the shield. Those could be just flat black. I could throw like some flat black shadows to make all her far away shoulder and side kind of fall back. I could do another tier of skirt things, leather straps, and black those out. Here's what I'm thinking. How the heck did I do that? So sloppy. Okay. That's not any better. Oh, okay. MPT! That looks amazing, thank you. So I was thinking I could throw some of these little strappities in the back, black those out, black some of these, what will be spikies, black those out. I could black out the underside of her shoulder strap to start, and then I can get some bravery and do more stuff. I guess kind of technically her, it might be too black just to make a giant black circle behind her. But if I planned it, if I put some sort of fakey details to throw some light on the top side whilst dropping all this into black, that might work. I'm doing great, MPT. What have you been up to? What are you playing? I'm still playing Star Wars Outlaws. I don't know why I can't have such trouble remembering the name. I kind of adore Nyx, the little pet that she has. Every time someone mentions blacking something out or red ink, I feel like Joe's life was gross. Yeah. All done with Veilguard and playing Skyrim Scrim. Oh my goodness. Well, I only read it. I don't hear people talking about it. That's really popular. Somebody tried to get me to play that game ages ago, Skyrim. They said I would love it, and I believe them, but it's just one of those things where I never cracked it open. That's how I felt about God of War. I'm like, I don't play those kind of games, but everybody loves it. It's universally loved. I better check it out. And it's one of my favorite games. Same with Red Dead. Like, I don't play cowboy games. What? Oh my goodness. Poor Grady, my horse. I don't know. I think the horse named Grady came before the computer named Grady. Right now, my computer is Grady 2.0. It feels like I just built it like yesterday, but it's going on 5 years old now. Time flies. Still doing fine. Oh, I mean, considering that I couldn't overclock the RAM, like just the basic, what's it called? XMP or something, overclock on the motherboard. My RAM was like, no, I don't want to. So I feel cheated. So much trouble I had with that thing. And then I stopped trying to fuss with the RAM, and that helped a lot. I wasn't doing anything that wasn't sanctioned. It was a perfectly reasonable request. Trying to figure out her helmet. What do you call it? Helmet perspective. It's got a rounded, squared off helmet. So if I'm saying this is the center, let's see. I'll do it right now. I'm saying this is the center. So then that's the center. That going back is the center. So I feel like my mohawky part is off. Try that. Let's swoop this down. And then reattach my feathers. That might look a little more solid. Red Dead to me was just GTA with horses. But there's also a small translucent bee. Yeah, oh shoot, thanks for reminding me. Pat, you saved it. And tattoos, lots of sailor tattoos. On her face for sure. Like all that face paint. I totally forgot about the translucent bake. She's pretty covered. At least with her warrior outfit. What's not in scallopy leathers is the burgundy wraps and then armor. Her hands are visible. Her hands are painted too. Yeah, no wonder I missed that. All my reference has it tucked away. And the jetpack, get out of here. The piercings. Does she have face piercings? I see her ear. I'm gonna have to watch this tonight. No, I want to play my game. Decisions. My inner 5-year-old is fighting with me. I want to play my game. Buh, buh, buh. Okay, so this beak needs to be situated. I like the watch it and play your game. I can't do that. I can only do one thing at a time. Unless, you know what, I was listening, what was I doing? Oh, I was prepping a color piece, and I was playing on repeat that Creepy Nuts song, both of them actually. And it kind of kept my brain occupied enough to just sit and do some color work. I just put it on repeat. I can't get Spotify to work for me. I don't know if I have to buy a subscription or what, but it doesn't understand. Just because I like a couple of Japanese rap songs doesn't mean that's all I want to hear. What am I doing in my game? I'm still on the, well, I guess this isn't too spoilery. I'm pretty early on in the game. I left the first planet, which you're only on for a little bit, to the second planet, and that's where I am. I suspect I might not be there for very much longer because of what they're asking me to do. But I want to hang, oh shoot, okay, wait a minute. I'm thinking, because I like Nick, the pet, and you can gather stuff to trade for stuff for him. And I'm guessing I'm not going to be just on that one planet. So I'm wondering if I have to hang out in my current planet to gather all of the little things for Nick to trade for something for him before I leave. I don't know. It could be though that I can't do that because I've noticed some things are impossible to get until you reach a certain part of the game because you need a tool to get there. So maybe it's impossible. I don't know. I guess I'll have to play and find out. Yeah, more Nicks. He's cute. And I feel bad because a lot of the game is getting people mad at you. Oh, I know. How am I supposed to increase my rep with these people without getting these people mad? It's impossible. And the game even says, your rep will go up and down depending. It's natural. Like, no, and then I'm just gonna hunt for goodies for my pet. No, I don't wanna. Hybrid, hey! How are you? I haven't seen you in a long time. Hybrid has excellent taste in Twitch stuff. We keep running into each other at different channels. How goes? I know, isn't I think I saw Julie streaming before I got on. I was like, oh, okay, well, for later, I'll watch it later. It's funny watching someone stream as a VOD because you just want to say all these things. Like, oh, I know the answer to that, or oh, I have something to say about that. Or even if I'm catching it live, I'll type something and I'm like, no one needs to know. No one asked. Are you contributing or do you just really want to say that right now? So it's like delete. So many things I write and then delete. Like nobody's asking that. Twitter. I don't have a Twitter account. Yeah, the best taste. Yeah, right. I've never been big on posting. Here's the thing. I got a Blue Sky account a long time ago, which I also neglect. But that's kind of the thing that I'll do is I'll go on to all the social medias, really get my name and just camp out on that name forever. So I don't want to delete my Twitter account and then have some ding dong decide it'd be funny, take my name and just be gross. Oh, hybrid. I don't know if you're lurking or not, but did you do the Secret Santa over on Julie 22's channel? That was kind of, I saw some of them. I missed a bunch though. James Lee Stone or the you're answering something and he combo has moved away past that. So yeah. Cause then my spelling is so bad. I'll spell check something and then I'll try to fix it. And it's like nobody's talking about that. Just delete. Here's a smiley emote for everyone. Thanks for playing. I guess I technically have one. I made one since some stupid game I used to play gave you something if you followed them. Yeah, so that's, you did the Secret Santa. Oh, I missed it. I'm gonna have to watch that. I'm trying to make a circle right now, or an ellipse, I guess. Yeah, I'm embarrassing spelling. And it's not even, not like I'm trying to spell something challenging. Below, I'll spell bellow all the time. I generally have a good handle on all the theirs. The thens and the thans, I've got some good control over, but just these silly words. Tomorrow, potato. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to make lines, I guess so. There's also party room if you just want to see the things. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do party room. I'm gonna do that, but staying surprised for the. Oh yeah, I think I might like that better. I like the reveal of it all. Okay, so let's see.
Game begin.
I'll try to make it easier on myself and cut it through in a way that benefits what I'm already trying to draw. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna do it this way, just to give it some turn. Oh, what did I get myself into? Okay, so those are lines. My spell check is the devil and wants to get me canceled. Hopefully you catch it before you can get into any real trouble. Mine doesn't get too spicy. I don't text or type weird stuff, so it's not trying to fill in weird things. It just, I'm so wrong that it's like, surely she means to say this. I'm like, no, no, sorry, I'm embarrassing myself. My spell check is ashamed of me. Maybe doesn't write weird stuff like you do. Well, it's pretty common for duck to be inserted into stuff. I don't, I'm never writing the other thing, so it's not a thing. Thanks, hybrid. I'm just trying to let that one slide. This looks pretty circular to me, as far as like a ellipse-ish backside of a. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I think it works. Oh, we should do a maybe Secret Santa next year. I wouldn't like a drawing, like a artwork one, digital coolness to share. Oh yeah, that's right. James with his health history and stroke stuff. You've been good for a while though, right, James? Improving all the time, I hope. Okay, so I was going to use these weird spikies to kind of go around the edge of this. Yeah, I hope your health is on track, James Lee Stone. What I should do before I get going on this is do what I did here. Before I start drawing spikes, plan them out in little, let's see. I already have these crosshairs. Let's do this in a more controlled way. 5 years and still here, stronger every year. I'm glad to hear it. Okay, I think I could do 3 in between each of these quadrants. But then if that's true, then I should find where that one is. Hey, I'm way off. Way off, okay. Be consistent with my own made up rules. And then that one could go here, and that one's there. Yeah, voila. Here, I'll show you what I did. Didn't mean to bring the chat down. Bullying in chat is some friends. No, we're all happy that you're healthy. You're allowed to say what you've been through. Okay, so they're fine. It's fine. Don't obsess. What's the? I don't know if Casey Neistat stole the quote from somebody else, but he said, "Don't let perfection get in the way of good enough," which means just finish the thing. Perfection is kind of an excuse to just not finish. I've run out of room. Okay, well, hold on. What did I do here? I'm making stuff up. So here I've got nice, tidy little chiclets ready to be spiked. And then I should be able to fit one more in here, but these need to be smaller. Okay, I'll just make them smaller. I appreciate you, James. I'm glad you're here. Watching me fight with the ellipses and spikes and my own made-up perspectives. Trying to make it work and pretend like, oh yeah, that's what I meant. what does the Gimli say? It was deliberate. Yeah, I think I could get away with that. Finished, not perfect. Yes. I think the best I could do is like try to take the lessons forward to the next project. It's kind of what happened with this book in general. I had a Kickstarter for it, and it took so long to finish that the end of the book looked like had a way more confident hand to just the layout and the line work than the beginning of the book. So I had to go back and work on some pages and then maybe a couple patches here and there, just so it wasn't so drastically different. But I had to like put an end to, okay, you're just doing this and then move on, because it would be never ending. Then all of a sudden, oh, I need to work on the back because now the front looks better than the back. So it was just an excuse to never be done and never show the world my creation. Look at this. Look what I made. Okay. So I think this is a plan. I'm gonna get this hand and this shield right, and then get this to a level where maybe tomorrow I will spend my New Year's Eve inking it and doing some Copic marker stuff on it. Tonight? Okay. After I do the okay, so now this is extra well planned because Joel needs stuff at the market. I can't tell you how happy I am that we live next to a Sprouts. I don't know if you remember, I was complaining about not complaining, I was enjoying this particular coffee at Sprouts. It's I forgot what the origin was, but it's the SKU is 17759, and we moved away from it, and I was like, I couldn't find its equal, and now it's just so close and so delicious. I'm very happy. Not exactly relevant to what you're making, but a streamer who was teaching a Camp Chaos session said about painting trees. Remember, trees are nature. Nature isn't perfect. It's beautiful. I love that. That's Brenda from Art and Jest. She's crazy. I watch her and I'm just marvel at her energy. I don't know how she does it. Like, it's not every day that she streams. It's frequently. I picture when she's not streaming, she's just sleeping. She's like hibernates like a bear. Just to like recoup some of that crazy energy. Yeah, she's fun to watch. Super positive, really talented. And she made me a pufferfish Discord roll. So there's that. Okay, so spike them up. Someone else complaining, no, enjoying my disappointment in the entire situation. Yeah, you know what? If you, I don't know, it's like, sometimes it's like celebrating the satisfaction, right? Because then when it goes right, it's that much sweeter. Pretty much every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at different times of day. Yeah, if anybody is interested, that little spinny green emote, those little ones, hybrids posting, that's a way to find her, where she is. I would do a shout out, but I have to spell check everything and we'll be here all night. Do I have? Oh yeah, here it is. That's from her channel. I got this for participating. I think I got a free Camp Chaos kit. She does this thing with other streamers where they'll just raid into each other during the summertime doing cool art projects. And it's called Camp Chaos. And I got free stuff. Also, she commissioned the Great Celestial Being for this emote. I love that one. The dancing one too, the little booty shake. Those are really cute. Yeah, their emote game is strong. It's an entire art form. Emotes to convey something like that in such a tiny little image. I'm working on it. Every time I make one, I'm like, nah, it needs to be like bolder. Fill up that little square. Yeah, that's the one. Commissioned Rainbow Sheep for this at the same time. I love those. And, okay, super secret behind the knee bikes. Hold on. Yeah, I have to figure out a cool way to drop some blacks behind this area because it'll make it a lot less fussy. I have to find a cool way to break up some light before it gets to the dark. But the ones she made herself are also really good. Yeah, I like those. I like the one that holds the heart. I think she commissioned the hug one. I like that one a lot. The little squeezy eyeballs come out. Okay. So let's delete. Was it Command Z? What's mine? Control Z? Okay. Oh shoot, the hand. Okay. Lots of okays, but nothing's okay. She made it, then a community. Previs animated it? Did he? Previs. I don't know if Previs is a they. I don't know. I'm old, so I always say he. I'm learning. Yeah, that's one of my favorites, so I kind of think it's cool that after the fact Previs said, you know what? I could make this better. Fingers. You know what? For some reason, I hear the name Previs being yelled. Previs! I think I usually don't bother and just use they, even when yeah, that's the better way to go about it, because it's like a habitual thing where you can just say they, and it's an easy neutral, I guess. Okay, so if I was a thumb, where would I be? Tucked under the fingers, bottom right. Yeah, I'm going with bottom right. Perfect. And then the strappity, hold on, I erased my center lines, which would have been perfect for strap detection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's not a finger. There, okay. Also animated this one using 2 emotes of Brenda's. Which one? The hug one? Also animated this one. Oh, that one. It was all tucked under. I see you now. Mouse. Oh my goodness. There you are. Okay. Oh, I like that one. It's like, who, me? Yeah. Okay. So. This is we're in uncharted territory for this underside of a shield that may have been part of fan art for all I know, but here it is. Okay, erase. Apple Z. All right, hold on. All right, no, this is how it's gonna be. I'm gonna drop it in black and then all will be forgiven. All right, so then I'm gonna stream tomorrow. It's gonna be New Year's Eve, except for Mark, New Year's Day. Hopefully you feel fine. And I'm gonna ink and do some Copic on this. Let's see what I could do. So now I have New Year's Eve plans. Hooray! So where did I start? Started with these. Then I did this. That was the first little one. And then they got a little more dynamic as I went on. And then that was the winner. Travis and Brenda actually took an online how to draw comic books class together. Oh, not real life. In real life? How to draw comic books. Huh. I'm interested. I'm always interested to see how people teach that. Might be seeing some stuff, both of them. Oh, interesting. I'd buy that. I like a good drawn story. Alrighty. So, friends, before the end of the year, I got one more stream. Online class, I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, so far, look at that. I barely had room. It just went whoop, right out into space. The arm strength, I'm telling you, magic. Oh my goodness, bigger than her. Online classroom. You know what? My brain read that fine. I understood it. It's lovely. Well, thank you. Happy New Year. Amazing to see this piece grow so quickly in one stream. Yeah. I thank you guys for making me sit here and finish it. You all helped me. I think as soon as I started stressing over certain details, I would have been like, you know what? How about make some tea and do something else? So you guys helped. Thank you. All right, so we're going off to Sprout. Maybe I'll find some eggnog or something. If you guys would like, I'm going to be here tomorrow, 4 p.m., maybe a little earlier. We'll see. I'll put some makeup on, so I'll turn my camera on so you can see. I don't know if my hair might be curly by then, so this is it straight. So I don't know. We'll see. Like clouds, or if oh, is it? Maybe. Alrighty. Yes. So everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm still pressing buttons 5 times to get them to work. Hey, there you go. Alrighty. Take care. Be good. I'll see you hopefully tomorrow evening. Alrighty. See you tomorrow.